So this is going to be a grand tour of the Kerbal Space Program universe. Oh, this is one of those mistakes. Got it close! I have accepted my mission to go into space. Yes, we are in space! Orbit achieved! Yes! I shall fly by the moon. Hi everybody, here's Christian from Team Cast, and I am back in Kerbal Space Program, and we are doing the Ironman Grand Tour. We're going to visit all of the locations in Kerbal Space Program, playing in the career mode, hard difficulty, no reloading. Bam! And so far things are going so well. Like, I lost only one Kerbal, and that was a very important Kerbal to lose. That gave me the kind of motivation I needed to make all of the other Kerbals survive forever. So this is going to be a launch stability enhancer. I have to test at the launch site, which I will do right now. And after that, today's goal is to fly by the moon. And this is really great because now we have those little tiny probes that we can use, and we're going to use the probe to fly by the moon. And we're going to also put the stability enhancer on the tiny little probe. And this is going to be our test. Because the game is so silly sometimes this round. I mean, I could have put it on the actual moon rocket that I'm going to build, but I cannot accept that many contracts at the same time. And that's it. We tested it. Yes, we are going to go to the moon. Fly by the moon. We're going to go to the moon and do the other things. Not because it is easy, but because it is hard. It will also give us a lot of money and a lot of science. So that's also a motivation for us. Fly a vessel anywhere nearby the moon to achieve this goal. Yeah, that sounds fine, man. I'm on it. All right, so we are going to use a modified version of our. Oops, no, we're not going to launch this. No, it's okay. Load. We're going to start up with Kerbital 1. There's Kerbital 1. And now again, chat, you are encouraged to come up with a different name for this. Why I'll change the nature of this spacecraft. It will become a spacecraft that is propelled, that has a probe at its core, hopefully somewhere. Where is the probe? Oh, there we go. So yeah, this is going to be... oh, wait a minute. Why doesn't it work? Why work? Oh, there is still another probe core. Ta-da! Alright, chat. So come up with a name because soon... Oh, wait a minute. We can do this. We have solar panels. I thought for a second there we didn't have any solar panels, but alas, we unlocked them. So we can and we will. You know what, like this? So it's a bit dangerous to have like 2 solar panels, so I'm thinking maybe 3 solar panels. The problem is we are very much limited by the maximum number of parts we can do, which is 30. So just sane, just super sane. I'm gonna put the batteries in here, so just a big battery here, so we save some parts. 3 parts left. What can we do? Well, we have to do the antenna, because the antenna is what will allow us to communicate with carbon back in carbon, and then we can get some science out of this, which is of course the goal of this whole endeavor. So we have some commutron here. Simplest science is, as always, the thermometer. Why not the thermometer? 1 part left. I'm either the Kerbal engineering system or a whole mystery goo containment unit. I think I'd rather have the Kerbal Engineering System, as much as it hurts me. Alright, and now... Oh, wait a minute, we already have a Kerbal Engineering System. Never mind, and this is very easy then. We're gonna put a goo container on top here. And I think this will be fine. And this is going to be Kerbital Luna. Kerbital 2 is, I think, is going to be the manned version. So yeah, this looks fine. I don't know if we have enough delta V for this. We gained some delta V, at least 1,000 delta Vs, because this is way lighter than a capsule. And I remembered I had a lot of fuel left. So let's try this, and if this is not enough, we can still go back and add another tank. It's not like as if a Kerbal is piloting this. So save and launch. So the important thing about this specific probe body, and that's why I haven't launched any probes yet, is that this body is in pilot, so it has a stability assist. And that is so important, guys. Wow, it's so important. Alright, so let's just launch. Did you remove some fuel? I didn't. Oh yeah, I could put some more fuel in there. Yeah, that's right, because it was too heavy last time around. Oh. Let's see. Bam! Staging like a boss. And going in the general direction of space, more specifically in the general direction of moon. Alright, let us start. Ah! No! No! I did too much! Oh no! Wait a minute, we got this. We got this. We got this. We can still go to the moon. We got this, guys. It was all not accidental at all. It was intentional. I just wanted to gather a lot of orbital velocity really fast at this specific moment. It's going so well right now. So well. Yeah. I really want to go a little bit higher. Hopefully I will get a lot higher, because we're still pretty deep into the atmosphere, and we need our apoapsis to be in space, but it will be probably in space, so we can already go down a little bit. We are almost out of fuel, so let us gain some additional velocities. Alright, got this. We will be in space soon. Girl, you'll be in space soon. Girl, soon you'll be in space. So yeah, sadly, the stage that we dropped was not recovered for some reason. I think it was going too fast or something. Oh man, I probably should have read those very important informations. But yeah, I think there's like a percentage. Like sometimes it doesn't work. Going well. Almost at the apoapsis. Alright, let us launch. Let us launch. Oh, I cannot do this from here. Uh-oh, a little bit too late. Never mind. We're gonna we just need to go into orbit. Whatever. How is our fuel going? Can actually reveal my beautiful resource panel. Alright, throttling down a little bit. Throttle down. Throttle down, big boy. Oops. Always obsessed about spherical, not spherical, circular orbits. So it won't be a circular orbit for sure, but we can try at least. Yeah, it's good enough. All right, we're in orbit. Sweet. I like how the second time we went into orbit, like the first one, like, yeah, orbit. Second says, all right, we're in orbit. All right. So this is looking good. We're getting very important to get because I lost a lot of spacecraft by not aligning the panels into the sun. And now it seems like we are aligned into the sun. All right. So next time around, the moon. So we don't have any patch conics. So this is going to be a really we're just going to be eyeballing it. We're just going to be winging it like so many times. I think we're gonna have to be like here. And you know, I want to unlock the patch conics as soon as we can, because I can do it for the moon, but I cannot do it for any other thing, not even for Minmus. Alright, I think here is fine. Is it fine? It's fine. A little bit more, maybe. Alright, we're gonna hit the moon. Is it... this is counter. No, it's not counter. It's width, right? Alright. Are we... just making sure that we're flying in the right direction. Alright, got this. We're going to the moon, ladies and gentlemen. Next stop, moon. Our next stop is the moon. We're not going to be landing on the moon, of course. We're just going to be doing a flyby. Perhaps we're going to go into orbit. It's actually very useful to be in orbit of the moon. Then we can get like signs from the moon and everything. It's going to be so awesome. Alright, and I don't know if that's okay. Let's hope for the best. I don't know if it's just not showing me the encounter because I don't have any patch conics, or if I actually don't have an encounter with the moon. Oh, that would be crazy if I don't have enough encounter, right? Ooh, science. Ooh. No, we're gonna get science from the moon, man. This is high space over Kerbin. Yeah, we're gonna hit the moon. There's no way we can't hit the moon at this rate. Yeah, there we go. That's what I said. So we achieved our goal already, right? We just need to fly by. We don't actually have to. We don't have to collect the science from it. Oh, we did recover the stage. Oh, even better, man. Yeah, fly by the moon. Like a mouse. Like a mouse, mouse, mouse. Now let's see if we can get the most out of this encounter. Can we already start using the Kerbal clock? Give me a... oh no, no, we can't. Patch conics will activate so many of my mods, I swear to God. So what we're going to try to do now is to get into orbit of the moon, low orbit of the moon, because low orbit is best orbit. And then we're gonna science. For going into orbit, we first have to perform a moon capture. Probably could have done a burn before that to get a little bit closer here, but what I have, I think we have plenty of fuel. Alright, got this, got this, got this, got this. Targeting. Oh, come on, come on. Oh, yeah. Doo-doo-doo. Look at this, no problem at all. So many Delta V's here. And let's get really close to the moon, really, like uncomfortably close, like...
I'm close to you. I'm orbiting you.
Like this. I don't know what height is good. I think 12,000 was really good. Let's go for 13,000. 13 is a lucky number. 14,000. Perfect. Love it. Alright. Uh, 14 times 14 is our goal. I mean, if I was Scott Manley, I'm not. But if I was, I probably would even be able to land with this guy. So much fuel. 13, 16, whatever. Seems good enough. Alright, so let us do the... Ooh, maybe we should wait for the sun to come up. It's actually already up. Alright, solar panels. Getting some light here so we can do now the science. Observe the mystery goo and transmit it to Earth. Yeah, that's right. That's what I'm talking about. And then a log temperature and also transmit it to Earth. Sweet. Success all around. Beautiful, beautiful, loving it. All right, go back to Space Center and see what's going on there. How people are freaking out. I really wish there was some kind of like newspapers or something, like people are celebrating the first man on the moon, like, or first man in space, first probe on the moon. Like, people should celebrate all of this. So there is a VIP who wants to go into orbit, and I think that's something we can do. So now finally we get like this, those missions where we have to position a satellite in a certain orbit. And that's something also we can do. Oh, this one is interesting because this one, it requires us to position a satellite in the orbit of the moon, which is also nice. Some visual surveys, which I don't think we want to do anymore. 2 tourists want to fly by Minmus. Good luck with that. Oh, return to Kerbin from the orbit of the moon. So this is an interesting goal. It's probably something I would do with my first manned mission there. But before that, I probably want to upgrade I want to research some science stuff. So I'm thinking we're going to do something completely different. What we're going to do is first, we're going to go to the science center and we're going to research this guy. Advanced rocketry. Now that we research advanced rocketry, we can successfully and easily, so now we can fulfill this one contract which we had alive all this time, which is about testing LV-909 at an altitude of 16,000 kilometers, 16,000 meters. That's an interesting challenge. Let's try that. Can we test something while doing this? A radial mounted parachute we can test. There's another radial mounted parachute. No, that's the XL parachute. What is worth more? This is worth really a lot. This is the THUD liquid fuel engine in flight over Kerbin. There's significant prestige from that, but I'm not feeling it, man. This seems to be complicated. I think the radial mounted parachute is nice. This is going to be easy. Famous last words. Oh, I'm too low. Right, so now we have 2 contracts. Oh yeah, one important thing, I no longer require that much science. I mean, science is nice, but now we're gonna get swamped with science very soon. So we can stop our unpaid research program. But now we need money because we need to upgrade our stuff. So I'm thinking... where is it? This appreciation campaign. Can we do this? Yeah. So we could definitely improve our image by putting some effort into reminding Kerbals everywhere of just how great the space program is. Advertisement space isn't free, however. Oh no, this is exactly what we don't want it to be. We want it to be the fundraising campaign. We can likely raise some of our money by exploiting the attention that we get out of new successful ventures to remind the well-to-do Kerbals out there that we could use their support and the contents of the wallets. This is probably going to be seen as a bit cheeky of us, so be prepared to face some backlash from the public. I am prepared. Accept the strategy. Alright, so now we're going to get a little bit of money out of everything. I'm already thinking about upgrading launchpads so we can build better spacecraft. Let us do that. Wherever. I'm in a spending kind of mood because things are going peachy. Alright, let us construct the thing that will test the things that we have to test. So it's going to be a Terrier engine that we have to launch very, very high up in a radial mount parachute. So as always, we're going to start with a Carbital Luna. And we're going to call it test. Please ignore. We don't need those boosters, I think. It's going to be really just a one-stage affair. Yeah, we're not gonna need it. Oh, let's put a thermometer on there. Maybe we can gonna need this. We're not gonna need this guy. We're just gonna need the engine. Where's the engine? There's the engine. Just for this, we're gonna unlock this little tank here. I mean, maybe we're gonna need it at some point, right? And I'm gonna put it like here. This is just for testing. Like almost empty this out. Here we had some additional fuel we can put in here. Right, and then we're gonna yeah, because the thing is we're gonna lose this one parachute anyway, so we're gonna put one here to do the testing, and the real parachutes will open later on. So yeah, this is going to be here, and this is going to be here, and this is going to be here. I think this looks sweet. Oh yeah, we were doing it at night, by the way, because this is like a very non-prestigious launch. I think this rocket is a little bit too big. I'm worried that I will lose all of this expensive stuff and all this part testing was for naught. But really the idea was just to get rid of this one contract, because I don't need that contract anymore. I don't need you anymore. Ooh, I don't need you anymore. And we're gonna just slow down, and we're gonna really just slowly get into this altitude. So we can already test the parachute, but we shan't, not yet. I want to get to the other milestone of this flight first. This is where the fact you can control those liquid fuel engines comes really to shine. All right, Terrier engine activate. All right, that's it. And now we're gonna activate the parachute in a second. Uh-oh. Don't flip. Not yet. This is really weird. Actually deactivate this guy. Shut down engine, yeah. I'm not gonna go too fast just yet. Like some real SpaceX stuff here. Alright, got this. Perfect. Both tests complete. Hey, the parachute didn't even break. So let's keep it that way. Oh, see? Now it was destroyed by the heat. Haha, knew it. Yeah, we need to get down here. Some range stuff. Let's see if we can help with the engines here. Let's see if we can get this baby down on one piece. Some really a lot of Kerbal dollars are on the line. Oh yeah. Oh man, I should have done this in during daylight, because then I would see my shadow. But whatever. What can go wrong, right? What's the worst that can happen? Perfect! Okay, didn't lose too much, but still. Oh, there's science we can do. Yes! Science is always a positive ending. Sweet. Wow, we got a lot of science from this, actually. Discard. All right, got this. So we got both of those guys. So again, let us think about our future. Science data from around the moon. That's why we're here. Got this. Don't crash. All right. So the reason why we got this guy here in the orbit of the moon is that now we can completely cheat ourselves into the science data from the moon. Hopefully it was from around the moon. Yeah, from the space around the moon, yes. So now we can measure the temperature and send it back. We already know what the temperature is, but whatever. But now we fulfill contract. Yeah! Money for nothing and chicks for free. Okay, so this is something we want to do eventually. Return to Kerbit. To Kerbit. It's like Kermit and Kerbin in the same time. No, to Kerbin from the orbit of the moon. That's something we're going to do eventually. But I think a good thing to try next is going to do the satellite thing, which is a bit difficult without the it's actually really difficult without the patch conics. How hard can it be, right? All right. So next on the next episode, we're going to try to put a satellite in equatorial orbit of Kerbin. So let's see about that. Hope you will join us next time. And as always, fly safe and use a parachute, even if you're flying in an airplane.